Evidences for evolution. Evidences for evolution means that how we will come to know that the evolution occur. So the evidence that are provided by the fossils, by the homologous organs and by the analogous organs, they tell us about the evolution, that the evolution occurs. Okay. Now fossils, what are fossils? These are the remains of life forms that are found in rocks. Means जो life forms के जो remains होते हैं, so that are present in the, that are found in the rocks, that are known as the fossils. Next is paleontology. Now what are paleontology? Paleontology means the study of the fossils. When we study about the fossils, then these are known as the paleontology. Now, what is the need to study the fossils? What they used to tell us means they, what are the significance of the fossils? So first is they to study the phylogeny. Okay. Now what is phylogeny? Phylogeny means they tell us about the evolutionary history. Now what is evolutionary history? It means that if suppose any organism is there, okay, so evolutionary history, it used to tell about the ancestors, that what are, that who are the ancestors of that living organism. And this we came to know only after the study of the fossils. So fossils, they are present in the form of remains also, like leaf remains or the skeletons. ओके, सो जो जो पहले से जो स्केलेटन जो पड़े होते हैं, तो उनसे हमें पता चलता है कि हम उनसे स्टडी कर सकते हैं. एंड हाउ वी कैन एस्टिमेट द एज ऑफ द fossils, दैट ऑल्सो वी विल स्टडी अबाउट दिस. सो नेक्स्ट इज टू स्टडी अबाउट द एक्सटिंक्ट एनिमल्स. मीन्स एक्सटिंक्ट मीन्स कि जो पहले से जो है वो एक्सटिंक्ट हो चुके हैं, वी हैव नॉट सीन दैम. But fossils means if suppose we found any skeleton or any remains of that organism which are not present during this time. Okay. So they tell us about the extinct animals कि ये animals जो है पहले किसी era में या किसी zoological time में present थे, but they extinct now. So this also means this study is also provided by the fossils. Next is to study the connecting link between two organisms. Okay, like for example Archaeopteryx. Archaeopteryx, that is also an extinct organism जो कि अभी present नहीं है. In the earlier days it was present, और fossils के through ही हमें पता चला that there is a connecting link between the two organisms, between the reptiles and the birds. Archaeopteryx, it shows the connecting link between the reptiles and the birds, because it has wings like those of birds, like that of birds, and they had teeth and the tail like the reptiles. So we came to the conclusion that the so we came to the conclusion that the birds, they evolved from the reptiles, as the birds, they came later on after the reptiles. So birds, they evolved from the reptiles because they have, because these structures means the Archaeopteryx, they show the connecting link between the two organisms. Now next is a study of fossils in different sedimentary layers. Means if we will study the fossils in different sedimentary layers, it indicates the zoological period in which they were existing. Means कि अगर हम जो different layers present है sedimentary layers के अंदर जो layers है उनमें जो fossils present होते हैं, अगर हम उनकी study करें तो वहाँ से हमें ये पता चलता है कि कौन से टाइम में, मीन्स कि जो ज़्यादा नीचे प्रेजेंट होंगे लेयर्स के अंदर, वो फॉसिल्स पहले के टाइम में प्रेजेंट थे. जो थोड़े ऊपर प्रेजेंट होंगे वो थोड़े न्यू है, मीन्स कि दे आर रिसेंट. सो इट हेल्प्स अस टू टेल अबाउट द एज of the fossils. Means it tells about the age of the organisms which were previously existing, which were previously present. Now next is that how the age of fossils, it can be estimated. So it can be estimated by two ways. First, that is by relative method. Second is by carbon dating method. Okay. Now relative method. So all of you have studied in 10th class. So what is relative method? Yes, means when we dig into the earth, the fossils that which we find in layers which are closer to the surface of earth, means कि वो fossils जो बिल्कुल surface के earth के साथ present होते हैं या ऊपर की layers में present होते हैं, ठीक है, जैसे कि ऊपर की सेडिमेंट्री लेयर्स में प्रेजेंट होते हैं. सो दोज फोसिल्स दैट आर वेरी रिसेंट, और जो बहुत ही डीपर लेयर्स में प्रेजेंट होते हैं दैट आर वेरी ओल्डर वंस. सो दिस इज relative method. And the next, that is the carbon dating method. Carbon dating method means in this all the living organisms they have carbon 14 atoms. ठीक है, जितने भी living organisms होते हैं उनकी body के अंदर carbon 14 atom present होता है. And which are radioactivity, means which shows the radioactivity. But when the living organism they die, जब कोई मर जाता है तो उसके और वो फॉसिल्स में कन्वर्ट हो जाता है, तो फॉसिल्स के अंदर कार्बन डेटिंग जो कार्बन एटम्स होते हैं उनकी रेडियो एक्टिविटी बहुत ही कम हो जाती है. इट यूजुअली गोज ऑन डिक्रीजिंग. ओके, सो इट मीन्स कि जो रिसेंट ऑर्गेनिजम्स होंगे they will show more carbon 14 atoms radioactivity, and the older ones they will show less carbon 14 atoms radioactivity. And the present means the living organism they show more carbon 14 atoms radioactivity. Okay, so whenever any fossil, means we find any fossil, so we used to compare the carbon 14 radioactivity of that fossil with the carbon 14 radioactivity with the present organism, with the present living organism. And in this way, this method it helps to estimate the age of the fossil.